Benjy, welcome to Real. How you doing, brother?
Great.
Touch
Thank you for the invitation and happy to be here in Atlanta.
Well, Benjy,
Yes.
I've been a fan of yours since the album Intimate Relationship. So, tell me a little bit about Intimate Relationship, Benjy, because a lot of people gravitated to Benjy Myaz based on that album. You know what I mean?
Yes. That was my first project actually. That was my first vocal effort
Okay.
as a soloist.
Mm-hmm.
So the relationship for me was a definition. To define yourself is important to coming out as an artist.
Right.
No one should, I'm not saying it's okay to not imitate and pattern, but no one should want to label your music because of the person you sound like.
Okay. Right.
You should want to label your music because of its own sound, like in terms of its own originality.
Definitely.
Right. So I was very focused on my sound on that album.
Yeah.
Bringing together the elements that inspired me.
Right.
Which jazz, reggae.
Exactly. Okay.
So then I was able to fuse the sound and get lovers rock out of that.
I was gonna ask you about that because you are based on what I've been hearing about Benjy Myaz over the years and over the time, you've been working on the circuit, the hotel circuit. Elaborate a little bit on that for me, because that's gonna tell you.
Used to work on it.
I said used to.
Okay.
Because and the reason why I wanted to elaborate on that, because the fans, the younger fans and the younger folks who don't really know Benjy Myaz, they need to know a little bit of your background and where you're coming from.
My name is Benjamin Myers, but I rebranded Benjy Myaz as an artist. There's a transition. I'm a musician.
Right.
Went to school in Hanover. Basic school was in Hopewell.
Right.
Bethel Alley School. Moving on from there, I went on to Montego Bay. I traveled from Hanover to St. James for a school. Because Bethel is located in Hanover.
So that's what kind of school is that?
In Montego Bay, it was high school.
It's a high school.
Yeah, it was Herbert Morrison Comprehensive. Okay. No, a technical high school in Montego Bay.
Okay.
From a background of 8, I'm a last of 8 children. My mother and my father, Pastor Reverend Egbert Myaz, the late, passed away October 2018, last year. So we came through the church. My sister Joan Myaz, a Christian, she's out of Atlanta. She does music too. I did the music more professionally and more formal at school.
Okay.
And from there into the hotels.
Oh.
And from the hotels, touring with groups, Toots and the Maytals as a bass player, Jimmy Cliff as a bass player, Rhythm Kings Band as a bass player. My first touring band was with Lieutenant Stitchie when he was signed to Atlantic Records. I came out as the bass player and the band leader for the Army Band.
Okay.
And so I was introduced to Stitchie because he came to Montego Bay looking for a band when he was signed. So he came to the hotel I was playing.
So you're saying Stitchie was one of the first individuals you started playing with?
The very first touring band.
Very first touring band.
I played 12 years in the North Coast, the North Coast being a Las Vegas type thing.
Right.
So I played with many bands in the North Coast. We did hotel work 6 nights per week.
So tell me something now about your recent project. Your recent project, which is this one, The Best of Benjy Myaz.
No, it's not the recent project.
Okay, all right. Correction.
The newest thing and the latest thing to come out is an EP called Rootsy Rhapsody. Best of Benjy Myaz has always been in my travel bags.
Oh, okay.
It is a affordable CD.
Right.
It compiles my previous works, but sometimes people can't buy 3-4 CDs at a concert.
Right.
I was coming up to Atlanta and I brought some just to
So I stand corrected.
No problem. So, but the newest project would be a new EP about to be released. And because of the death of my father last year, everything went on hold. It was supposed to be out from November, but we're trying to get it out within the last week of August into the month of September this year. Hopefully, things will spiral because I'm on that, trying to get that started as we speak.
Okay.
That's one of my reasons for my purpose still in Atlanta.
Okay.
Because we might be having a launch here as well of the EP. It's going to be a listening party. It's called Neural Oscillation. And we're going to try to drop this kind of party in a couple of cities on the East Coast.
Neural Oscillation.
Yes.
See me can't spell it. I'm not going to attempt to spell that one.
Neural Oscillations, Neural Oscilli. Oscillations, I don't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, not now. But it's oscillations. This is oscillations is a process of frequency modulations in the brain.
Okay.
And so we say oscillations and neurology come into this. This is the name of the party.
Okay.
The project is called Rootsy Rhapsody.
Okay.
So the party gonna feature DJs playing the EP. It's a listening party.
Gotcha. Yeah. And we'll be right back with Benjy Myaz right after this. And we're back on Real Reggae Entertainment Lifestyle with Benjy Myaz. Benjy, so tell me now, as an artist who's well established in the business, been around, where do you see the reggae industry going right now? And when we talk about it, we're not going to try to bash anyone in any way, any shape or form, but we're going to talk about the business in general as to where you think it's going and where you think it should be at this point.
You jump me now, I'd see.
No, no, not necessarily. No, I mean, the reason for that is this, man.
All right, I'm going to try. I'm not a police or I'm not an expert of the music.
Right.
But what I know is being a musician over the years, I'm a musician first. I'm a musician that sings.
Right.
So I see music in different colors.
Gotcha.
I'm blessed to get the experience we talk about back in band. So being a musician, we was able to kind of observe from the background some missing things that wasn't there when other artists were out there singing and performing. You're playing for them, and you can see the reaction when certain things happen with the crowd. You can read it. I think my thing was to come and fill the void. I was seeing this void where the people. The music is needed. The music is necessary to be there, but searching for what's new. The marketing and the promotion of the music it's really been the catalyst over the years. What you present and how you present it. Maybe the industry need to look at revisiting things that introducing seminars. Maybe the school industry need to introduce music back in the school, music education, because the appreciation is not there. So people have tendencies to go with what the technology is and the abilities.
Right.
So nobody really learns the instrument anymore.
Which brings out limitations.
Yeah, so the reggae music or R&B music form suffers from this.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to point at reggae music. But if the soul of the music has always been there. If you're a genuine musician, it will come out.
Yeah.
So for me, being a genuine musician, I learned to embrace everything that is there in the music. Reggae music has always been an inspiration. Jazz as an inspiration, R&B. A lot of people fight these things. I'm a fusion artist. I fuse this. Bob Marley was a fusion artist. Bob Marley had people in his, but I'm not an expert, but from what I'm reading, Bob Marley's musicians are from all over the world.
Yeah.
I toured with Jimmy Cliff. He had a Brazilian drummer. Because there's that Latin flavor that somebody from North America might not be able to bring. So I think we have to kind of groom people to appreciate the things, so we can grow and maintain. So no, that type of process is not there in the early stage of our. I used to learn music at school as a subject. Now, how do you continue? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the time you reach Edna Manley in the college in Jamaica, it's Edna Manley College for Art, Visual and Performing Arts. If you don't have music in the first stage, when you go there, what you gonna learn? So I'm saying,
yeah. So let's talk about again, I don't want to put you in that seat, but it's a topic that we need to discuss. You understand? Because reggae music is our music, and as a people, we have to defend it, respect it, and try to improve it.
It's always traveling
from the lyrical content of the music. in my opinion, I don't think it's going in the right direction. What's your opinion in regards to that?
I'm making music. It's going in the right direction for me.
Your music.
Other people doing it. What the media exposed tells the people. It's a story. The media is what we really need to talk about. The radio station. And what you're doing right now, I love the show. That's why I'm here. You're promoting real music and real talk.
Thank you.
Everybody have to revisit the format. The media is responsible for wrecking the industry. I don't blame artists. I don't blame producers. There was a show.
But Benjy, I really think, I personally think that the artist has a lot to do with it.
No, artists gonna make what they feel as a creative person, you know. No, listen, I'm challenging that. Artists gonna make what they feel.
Yeah, but if
the radio station say it not fit for airplay, then you don't play it.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
But as an artist themselves, right? You should know within yourself, say, look, man, you know.
You use that very important word, should. But if you're not exposed to the taste of it, how would you? How are you gonna know?
So you're saying then if it's not exposed, because
Vibe Started wasn't the first Slack artist. They was the other man. We just do a show with them. People still appreciate.
Yeah.
Kids were in the park. I was surprised. Yeah. That's not for me to talk about. But I'm saying, artists gonna make what them feel and gonna make art and lyrics that they feel.
Yeah.
You can't fight that. That's what somebody's like having food. They want fish with fries or rice. Is what you feel for.
Yeah.
Body can't say, don't eat that.
Yeah.
It's what you feel for. But is the chef who say, boy, I'm not cook that or whatever. We don't cook that. I'm just saying with the music, the media has always been an educational place. It's not anymore.
Yeah.
It's a show. The media is on show with the artists.
I'm with you in that. I'm with you.
The media is on show with the artists. So I'm not bashing the media, but I'm saying we need to have responsible media people. Yeah, and what I find with radio stations too, let me just continue for a second.
Yeah.
The announcers went to school. They went to school, I know of some, went to training in College of Art and Science and Technology in Jamaica. They went to school, they learned to use the mic. When to talk over a record, when not to.
Yeah.
When the fade is coming up, you know, when the intro is playing on an instrument, 8 bars, don't talk.
Yeah. And
these DJs, they talk through the whole song. So you talk, so when you say no. So I'm saying, how you can fix the industry when you don't fix that?
Yeah, you're right.
I used to hear Alan Magnus. I really respect this man. He's in Jamaica, Alan Magnus, because he was one of the guys on Dermot Hussey. When the music played, they tell you, right there's Ron Carter and bass, and Steve Gadd and drums. You don't know these names, but we didn't have the internet, but we had the encyclopedia.
Not anymore.
And you look at records and you see the back and you say, oh, that's Steve Gadd. Yeah. So I'm just saying, the media. We call up on the media all the time, you know, them probably don't like it. But that's what I say. The radio, when you come on in the morning and you say, brand new, a song, brand new, and people just come up after them sleep. And, you know, Alan Magnus was the one we listened to, and him said that was records sell how much, thousands and millions of copies, and him play a song I never heard before.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we have to have that kind of responsible DJ on the radio now.
Back to the days. So if you what would you say to an upcoming artist now then?
Okay.
In coming in the business, entering the business, what kind of
okay.
What would you tell them?
Well, depends on where they want to go. That's the first. Where you want to go with what you're doing. It's short term, long term, international, local, where you focus on. As music is like that. You know, but first important, you have to have your thing in order. Your art form has to be in order.
Yeah.
It can be either organic or generic. People kind of copy and go in, or you come with your own original thing. So I chose best to be organic.
Yeah.
So I would advise another person to try to find your true sound in yourself and sell yourself for what it is. Don't use technology to make sound that you can't reproduce. Don't, you know, I'm a musician, so I go for the organ. If the light goes and the internet crash, I have several friends we could entertain the world, I'm sure, who plays instrument without amplification. Yeah. When people can learn an acoustic guitar, an acoustic piano, acoustic bass, then you're untouchable. So learn an instrument. Connect yourself to music.
Yeah.
Just don't.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. You know, that's the first thing. I'll find your sound and find, and then you shape your sound. Don't be discouraged by people telling you you're not going anywhere.
And I also think that all singers should at least try to learn to play an instrument, so that they're able to stay more in key.
That was the form, you know. If you check our history in Jamaica, Bob Marley play, Jimmy Cliff play, Peter Tosh play. If you check R&B, you have all of the great guys play from Nat King Cole play. Everybody play. They used to play in the church or wherever. They get music that are at home, them learn piano. Parents send them to.
So let me ask you one more question before we close this nice session here. What's in store for Mr.
Can
Myaz?
I keep it a secret?
No, you can't. No, man. We want to know, man. So we ask you about Benjy Myaz.
But if you're making a powerful bomb, I don't want to tell
no,
you.
No, I'm not talking about bomb. I'm talking musical bomb.
It's the bomb.
All right.
It's coming at you. The Benjy Myaz and Friends experience is on the horizon. It's going to come full force. It's me collaborating with my friends.
Yeah.
All stars. Because it's not me alone that shiny look in the sky.
The reason why I ask you, I appreciate good music.
No, man, I'm letting you in, man.
Good musician.
I'm letting you in. I'm letting you in.
I love your music.
Yes.
You understand me? I mean, I just say it because with the pan show, with the pan TV and camera, you know.
I know, man. You waited for this interview.
Yes.
I know you really wanted to get it.
Yeah, man. I have a lot of respect.
So the essence of Benjy Myaz is what I'm focused on.
Yeah.
Which is a sound, a concept, a live performance concept to include my friends that plays different instruments, they sing. Want to incorporate other musicians from other places. We also have the Jamaica Jazz Masters, which is a project I'm working on, featuring instrumentalists doing the covers. All-star. That's our first project. We've already gone 5 songs in that project. But I'm trying to focus on this as a vocal project, Roots Rhapsody. I want to get that released and start promoting that before we continue working. I've always been working on many projects at the same time.
And you work with a lot of different artists all the time.
Yes, we have artists coming out of the United States. We're working with people from Texas. We have an R&B artist we just started to work with. And she's a singer, a girl, and her father a singer, a gospel singer too. We're getting, keeping them like, those are the secret, I won't tell you.
Okay. All right, Benjy.
So, and then, we look forward to bringing that live concept after the EP is released, Benjy Myaz and Friends Experience, the essence of Benjy Myaz. That's a whole live thing to feature many all-stars coming in one place.
Benjy, I want to thank you, man, for taking the time out to spend with us here at Weird, you know what I mean? As you said, I wait for it.
I know.
Wait patiently.
Yes.
Good things come.
Large up the real family.
You know what I mean?
And thanks for the invitation again, and much respect to your production and technical team. Yes. And your director and everyone on set.
Thank you. So, I'm Dougie Mac, and that was the real interview with Benjy Myaz.
Peace. Well,